Advice from Jay.
Yo, what up? Hit that like button, subscribe. Welcome back to all my day ones, my returning subscribers, and welcome if you're new here. Welcome to the channel. You already know we're gonna get right into it, man. So, I was observing, people in a moving company. I remember I worked for a moving company. You bust your ass. You push hard. Get the job done. I seen one man with a clipboard, standing there, doing inventory, looking around while the other dudes are moving shit. Then he proceeds to put the clipboard down. He starts playing games on his phone. He yells from across the hall, "Hey, y'all need me to do inventory?" "No, not yet." "Okay." "Hey, man, get your lazy ass up and help." In the military, there's no, "Hey, you just got this one job we assigned you to." No, you're going to do multiple jobs. Just because I was infantry, that doesn't mean I'm just doing infantry shit. Nah, I'm sweeping. I'm cleaning. Maybe raking, shoveling. I remember we had to shovel and all that shit in the Army. I thought I was just going to do stuff in the field. Nah, man. You're going to do other people's jobs too, and you're going to help out. Noticed another job. This guy was spraying mulch, but it was through the truck, and he just had a tube, and he was just doing this. I was like, where's the lesson in that, man? I remember back then, you put that old wood chip stuff on a wheelbarrow, get your shovel out, you dig up in there, you throw it. Different now, man. Lazy generation, man. I don't want to do chores. Well, chores, see, if I don't do my chores, if a female happens to come over after a date and she sees I don't do my chores, not gonna go far, man. You don't want a dirty crib. I just wanted to make this video because this new generation's lazy as hell. You got people not wanting to take out the trash. Well, I learned growing up, and my grandma would tell me to take out the trash every Wednesday, all the time. And that taught me to take out my fucking trash. I remember my grandma would tell me always to clean my room, and I used to get annoyed. I'll clean it, I'll get to it. Yeah, in the Army, you're gonna get to it right now. There's no waiting around. Oh, I don't know. Well, you do know. Get it done. Pick up, man, after yourself. Got a lot of people out there, that don't want to work hard for anything. They want to take shit, or they want to figure out what's the quickest way possible to make as much money as I can. Hey, this isn't Cinderella, man. There's no glass slipper. There's no fairy godmother in this shit. There's no magical wand. The only magical wand is right here. Use your mind and think hard what you want to do with your life and apply it and follow. A lot of people, they want to try something month or two in, week or two in. This ain't for me. Well, you don't know if it's for you. Stick with it for a little bit. You might learn something. Got men out here scared to fight, scared to meet up somewhere and just fight it out like men. That's what we used to do back then. Wasn't none of this gun, all this craziness. Maybe somebody got a pocket knife on them in case it gets out of control, But we'd fight at the park. I remember fighting right next to the school. you know. But see, things were different. You didn't have to worry about looking over your shoulder 1,000 times and all this craziness, man. But what do I know, right? I'm not promoting, beating each other down, but what I am promoting is keep each other alive. You know, seen one dude was walking, giving me a dirty look, just kept grilling me. I'm like, why are you grilling me, man? Then I gotta realize I'm gonna have haters out there that don't like what I'm pushing because there's probably, dealers out there or people committing crimes out there who my knowledge has gotten to their victims or something who are standing up for themselves. Keep standing up for yourself. You don't need to be manipulated. I know I got a little bit off topic, but men are lazy, man. Women too. Lazy as hell, Don't want to do nothing with your life. Want to just sit around. Expect people to think they're going to do that for you forever. And what a lot of people don't realize, people die, man. People go, man. Things happen. If you think you're going to be in the same living situation today, 10 years from now, think again. Unless you got things established, got your own, okay, guess you're good. But a lot of people, you won't be where you are 10 years from now. Well, if you mess up your life and become homeless, maybe, who knows? But 10 years from now, 5 years from now, things change. 5 years ago, damn, I was in the shelter. Yeah, man. I've been here for almost 5 years. So, yeah, man. But, 5 more years from now, I don't want to keep living here. I want to live somewhere else. So, like I said, I made this video because I noticed a lot of people out there don't want to work hard anymore. People were like surprised that I got to the goal that I wanted to get to on this YouTube channel. And I was like, why are you surprised, man? I learned all my life, work hard for the things you want. Obviously don't work too hard, work smarter, not harder. Yes, but sometimes you do have to work harder. And that's how it goes, man. We're pushing that real shit, man. We're not pushing no sugarcoating, playing around. Stop being lazy. I met a lot of people who told me they're gonna do whatever, and then you'll ask me why you're not doing that. Oh, this happened, that. And then if you keep it real with them, like, oh, this or that happened, or you just decided, I don't want to do that. Because a lot of the times is people don't want to do it. It's not, this was hard, or some things are hard, yes. But a lot of things, what's hard for people is just showing up on time and putting in the damn work. And sometimes when it's a lot of work and it's like, oh, I gotta do this and this, oh, I'm just so annoyed, I'm tired. Then people just come up with, oh, this happened or that. They don't want to tell you that they just said, F it, I don't want to deal with it. Keep it real, man. I grew up, man, you take out the trash, you clean your fucking room, we had to go to church. Some people don't have to deal with that situation. But, you talk to your elders with respect. And if you don't, you're going to get your ass whooped. My uncles would smoke cigarettes around the house growing up, outside and stuff. And, after they were done and stuff, after a while, they'd be like, hey, kids, go pick up the damn cigarette butts, go pick them up. Yeah, go pick them up by hand. Get the little trash bag, pick them up by hand. It taught you a lesson, though. At first, you're in your mind, you were thinking like, oh, why am I picking up after them? I don't smoke. Man, learn the lesson. I remember I had to take out the wheelbarrow, the trash down the driveway, put it in the front. I remember when it snowed, my grandma, her car would be stuck. I'd have to shovel that damn car out, sidewalk, driveway. I remember when the, fall would hit, I would have to rake the leaves, mow the grass here and there. What else? My grandma would tell me, have your laundry ready and stuff so she could wash the clothes and all kinds of stuff, man. You weren't just thinking you're going to sit around all day. It wasn't like that back then. But now with all this technology. I remember I saw someone, they were like, hey, I don't want to say the name so it messes up, but the iPhone thing, the name with the S, Sear, I'll say that. And, they used the name and they were like, hey, set an alarm for like 15 minutes. And I'm like, dude, you can't just look at your phone. You can't just do this. It's crazy, man. The Army, when you go to basic, man, they take away your phone. That shit fucks with people's heads for a little bit, but you get used to it. But, then you feel different when you get out. You didn't have your phone for a while. In the Army, there's no, like I said, there's none of this lazy active shit. So if you're a lazy person, get ready to not be lazy if you're going to join, for real. And, yeah, back then they just taught us hard work. And what I learned about those lessons from, picking up the cigarette buds, I learned from that lesson, I could say a couple of things, but things take time. How does that relate? Well, picking up the cigarette butt, that means that's another chance. That's another chance. That's another chance. But eventually, once I pick up enough cigarette butts, the chances I put in will become glorious. They'll look nice. Like after the cigarette buds are picked up, the yard would look real nice. No cigarette butts, clean, raked, everything. You know what I mean? What I learned about raking? Well, the same lessons, man. And there's just many lessons I learned. I learned to be able to, those are the bags you have to pack for your children. Those are the things you have to put in their bag. Teach them those lessons. Teach them that not everything is, going to be glorious all the time. Life happens, man. You could have a perfect life, but people will die. That'll fuck you up. Things happen, man. But I hope you guys enjoyed this combo, man. I just wanted to talk to people out there. Stop being lazy. If it's I remember applying for the casino job, and they wanted me to do this drug test all the way halfway across town. Then I had to do this inner like I don't remember. It was like a meeting type of deal where you I don't know, but I did that, and then it took me 3 months or some change to apply for a casino job just to clean there. Yeah, it was crazy. And, but I put in the work because I wanted to work there for a little bit, which I did. And, yeah, man, I'm just trying to give you guys lessons about things take time, hard work. If you think I just signed a contract and went in the military, you're wrong. It took signing the contract, it took taking a placement test, the ASVAB test. Then after I took the ASVAB test, I had to take a medical exam. Then after the medical exam, I had to come back and do the swear in and then leave. And then I had to go to Georgia, then the 30th AG Reception Battalion. I thought you get to basic immediately. Nope. Then you have to do all that process, and then you finally get to basic. Then after all that, basic too, then you can start your job. Yeah, man. Things take time. I couldn't have been lazy. I had to put in all this work just to be able to do a regular Army job. Well, not regular, but just, do a common military job. Because you meet a lot of young guys like how I was back then. Yeah, I want to fight. I want to be one of them bang bang. I'm like, okay, yeah, a lot of work. But yeah, man, don't be lazy. Learn to sweep. Enjoy those things, because one day you'll have your own and you got to maintain it. Or maybe you won't have your own. Hopefully you're not that person and you work towards having your own. Well, man, we talked a lot, didn't we? You already know, man. Hit that like button, man. Subscribe, man. Thank you for all y'all support, man. I've enjoyed my encounter with you guys today. It's a nice day. I'm gonna go back outside, and you already know, man. Stay motivated to do the things that you said you were going to do. Stay determined. I'm determined to get 2,000 subscribers. So like I said, hit that like and subscribe. And lastly, stay out those fucking jail cells, because the same things that you would do illegally, you can do legally. So don't commit no crime, man. And if you're new here, I yell knowledge to the top of my lungs, because I believe knowledge truly is power, and it can save your life one day. So be a sponge and soak up all the knowledge you can. But y'all hear that, man? Do y'all hear that, man? Man, I think someone said, don't be a lazy motherfucker. And they also said, fuck knowledge, man. You gotta put in the work for whatever you want in life. Stop being lazy and get your ass up and get what you want out of life. Man, fuck knowledge, man. I'm out.